Hey guys, I am Jackie. Today I am hopping on a collab with Valerie over at Our Homeschool Castle. Check out her channel below, and this is going to have a whole playlist with it of people talking about what their favorite homeschool resources are. So I hope that you check out the playlist below and just hear about all these awesome resources. So I have a few favorites. I don't have a whole lot of favorites, but I think it's like the minimalist in me. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about what my favorites are and why I like them and how they contribute to our family as a whole. My channel is all about homeschooling, motherhood, essential oils, a lot of different things actually. So I would love it if you subscribed and rang the bell so that you can keep up with my videos as they come out. Also, I really like coffee, so you guys know the drill. Grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you like, and let's get started. All right, so my number one favorite homeschool resource, which you could have probably guessed it if you've been watching my videos, so drop it comment below before I say it. The library, yes, you got it right. So I've talked about the library a lot in my videos. I really love the library. And I also love that you can go online, at least our library, and you can put books on hold. You can make a list of books on there that you are just going to put on hold in the future. Our library is doing curbside pickup right now, which is fantastic, and like a 30-minute pickup window if you want to walk in. So I'm just so thankful for the library right now. There's lots of resources online with libraries. I just got an email from ours the other day talking about all the virtual things that they have going on, and also when you go pick up your books that you put on hold or whenever you walk in to pick them up, you can also pick up a craft for your kids. So the biggest thing that I use the library for is obviously to get books there, but also our curriculums have book lists. And so what I do, instead of purchasing those books, because I like to keep things minimal here in the house with our books, because we have a little bit of a smaller space. Like our house is 1,100 square feet. So I try to keep things like a little bit more minimal. So I like to look at the library before I purchase a book, just because I don't want necessarily that book laying around all of the time. I can bring it back to the library. So it saves money. It can save time if you put your books on hold. The library is really awesome, a great resource for homeschoolers. So when I was a kid, I was homeschooled and we went to the library so much. It was like once or twice a week thing. The library is just a really cool, classic, timeless place. The library is a wonderful resource really for anyone, but especially for homeschoolers. My second favorite homeschool resource is co-ops. So we were involved in a wild and free homeschool co-op last year for our area, and we have met up weekly with the same group of families. We did hikes together and we went on field trips together. It was a really wonderful thing. Now, since March, that has not been going on due to COVID-19. I'm hoping this year we're gonna be able to jump back into some sort of co-op. We've got like a nature thing going with some friends. Hopefully we'll be able to make it a couple times a month. So things are shifting a little bit. This year we don't currently have a co-op, but I'm looking for one. I'm hoping we can find a great one. But that is what my second favorite homeschool resource is, because even though we're not in a co-op right now, I still have those moms that I could text or follow on Instagram. So a co-op really provides community, and that I think is the most valuable resource of it, especially for a homeschool mom. And it's great for the kids too, because they're learning and they're hanging out with kids. But having a community with homeschooling that naturally comes from a co-op, hopefully, is a wonderful resource to have. If you are looking for a co-op, you could head over to the bewildandfree.org website, or this leads into my next point, which is my third favorite homeschool resource, Facebook groups. I know this sounds kind of funny. Like when I wrote it down, I was like, Facebook groups, my favorite homeschool resource. But as a relatively new homeschooling mom, having Facebook groups, like homeschool Facebook groups, like right there to be able to just type a question in the group or post something in the group and ask a question, or, you know, maybe share something that you've learned is like really awesome and really huge. That is one way that I have learned a lot about different types of homeschooling and just different things that go on in the homeschool world. So Facebook groups are awesome. I'm not not a huge fan of Facebook in general, but I stay on there because of the groups. Just getting on Facebook and typing in homeschool support group or something, you will be able to find, I'm sure, a plethora of homeschool groups. But I would encourage you, if you are looking, to look locally first for local groups around you if you're not already in some. I'm still finding about groups in my area, which is cool. It's always a new thing. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know what you're gonna learn. Facebook groups is a really great resource as a homeschooling parent. So my fourth and favorite resource for homeschooling is, you guessed it, YouTube. YouTube is awesome because anytime we have questions about anything, I always go to YouTube. We generally watch a video first if we have questions about something. So YouTube is awesome. There are so many educational channels out there, but a couple that I really like are Homeschool Pop and also Nat Geo Kids. I really like those both. So if you have any suggestions and you have some favorites, drop them in comments below. Also, some homeschool mom YouTubers that I also like to watch personally for just enrichment as a homeschool mom is Ashley over at Fourth Friend. She does a lot of like activity videos and just different ideas on different activities for learning. Another channel that I really like is Rachel over at 7 in All. She actually does a lot of like curriculum flip throughs and talks about different curriculums, plus a lot of different other things. So she's a really great channel also. Wendy at Plan Prep Pray. She has a lot of different types of videos that are always empowering. I really like watching her videos. The list could really keep going, but Megan over at Pennies and Salts, she has a big family and she's a homeschooling mom and she was a music teacher, and so she has a really cool channel. I really like her videos. So those are just a few. I will definitely link all those channels below. First of all, I would love for you guys to check out the playlist for all of the favorite homeschool resources from other moms who are in this collab. I will link that collab first thing, and then I will link Valerie at our Homeschool Castles channel right below that. Thank you, Valerie, for this collab. I hope you all have a really great day. Thank you for watching, and come back for my next video.